Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and welcome to another episode of Freeform Fridays, where I take rocks and fossils I find on the western shore of Lake Michigan, shine them up and make them look pretty. So this is usually the area that I pick from, when I'm going to pick something to do for my Freeform Friday. I'm going to do something a little different this Friday. As you guys know, if you watch my videos, I was at Wisconsin Moonstone a couple times in the last couple weeks. So I did get a lot of moonstone for sure, but I also got these really awesome pieces of quartz from there. These formations with this, host on there and our fedzonite there. So really cool pieces of quartz. Another one with some arfedzonite there. Just another little solid piece of quartz. One little almost terminated, nice little piece of smoky, like almost a little terminated crystal. So that was really cool. And then just a more white piece. So what I'm gonna do, why I have this other piece sitting here, this is the little mounts that I make for my, some of my pieces that I do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a base like this to go underneath all of these quartz. So then these little ones will stay up front like this. And then this one will sit up just a little bit like on a dowel or something. So it'll be a nice little display of the quartz that I got from Wisconsin Moonstone. So the first step is gonna be, to make these things look a little bit better. They're totally clean already. They've been through iron out and everything, but the bigger piece has some of this white stuff on it and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take mineral oil and I'm just gonna put them in a jar and I'm gonna soak them in mineral oil for, a few days probably at least. And then I'll take them out, and then hopefully that mineral oil kind of sucked into all the little nooks and crannies to kind of take some of that white away. So we'll see if that happens or not. I've done it with other stuff and it's worked pretty well. It works pretty well with stromatoporoids and stuff. So we'll get that in there, and then we will get out in the garage and start making a base for this thing. Okay, so we're out in the wood shop. So the piece that I'm gonna need is gonna be 6 inches by 4 inches. So I have this 1 by, 6 of oak. I usually use oak just because it just works nice. Looks nice when it's, got some poly on it. So I'll just zip it off here, flip it, zip that side off. Then after that, we'll head over to the router table so we can round off the edges. Then we'll go over to the drill press and we're gonna have to drill a hole for this size dowel. I'm gonna put a hole like right there and put like, maybe a 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch of dowel sticking out of here that big piece of quartz can sit on, so it's up above all those little ones. I think that'll look cool. So I'll have to pre-drill this hole on the drill press and then cut a tiny little section of this off on the miter saw as well. So first things first, we'll get this thing cut up, get the edges rounded, drill the hole, and then we'll get it sprayed. But first things first, let's get her cut. Okay, so we have both parts of the project done. We took these out of the mineral oil, and now you can kind of see that all that white, like powdery stuff kind of went away. Like there you can see a little bit of it on the bottom yet. because it must not have soaked in good there, but you can see everywhere else it's kind of gone from that mineral oil. So that's just a real easy way to get something to look shiny for quite a while. And all the little ones came out good too, so I left those in for, I would say, 3 days maybe in the oil only. You can leave them in for longer if you want. And then I put 2 coats of poly on this thing so it's nice and shiny. So what I'm gonna do, this thing has got these little layers on the bottom of it, so I'm gonna sit this one right on the middle layer like that. I think a little bit over right there. And I'm just gonna arrange these right like that. And that's gonna be my little Wisconsin Moonstone quartz display. I'm not gonna fasten them down right now. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit more yet on the bottom of this, so I can get something to stick to that one. But I'll probably just leave these as is because this is my display anyways. I would fasten them down if I was making a display for somebody else, but I'm just not gonna for right now. I'll probably just fasten this down with some double stick tape so the big one stays up on the pedestal, and then I'll just leave the little ones. But I think all in all it turned out really good representation of some quartz you can find at Wisconsin Moonstone. So if you like this video, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for some close-ups at the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.